I think it's important to own land for a lot of reasons. The freedom it gives you, the ability to have your own piece of property that you can camp on, hunt on, something to pass down to your kids. My name is Michael Hind. I'm originally from California, and we've lived in Colorado for about 4 years now. Went off to the Marines when I was 18, got out when I was 23, got married, have 3 kids, moved out from California to Colorado, purchased a house, and started looking for land. So we moved to Colorado and we bought a nice house, but we're only on a 1/4 acre, so we didn't really have any space to do anything. I knew we wanted a piece of land, so we'd have some freedom to go out and camp, hunt, shoot, and really enjoy the property. Looked at a lot of places online, couldn't get very good details on really anything, and it's hard to commit to make a trip 2 hours somewhere just to check out a piece of land if you don't really know what you're walking into. What was nice about Tory and LANDiO is all the detail he provided in one short little video. I basically got to view the entire property right from my computer, and then when I showed up to it, it's exactly what I'd already seen. Picked a property that we liked, and we closed within a couple days. LANDiO really streamlined the research process by doing it all ahead of time. So normal things that you have to look into when you're gonna go check out a property. How close is it to a grocery store? What's the terrain like? What's the hunting unit it's in? All the little things you would normally have to check out ahead of time, they do it for you. So you sit through and you watch their very detail-oriented 10-minute video, and you already have all the answers to the questions that you might have. The description's accurate, the photos are accurate, they're not deceiving in any way. You just get the full feel when you set foot on the ground, but you already know what you're walking into. It's a little nerve-wracking when you find a piece of property online and then all the communications over the phone and online, you don't get to meet the person face-to-face. But then I went through and I watched the dozens of testimonials that he has of the previous people that purchased property, and they were all happy. They all had the same things to say. And now I could officially say for myself they were all true. The best part of the service I received from LANDiO was the responsiveness. I would ask a question and I would get responses all hours of the night when I'm sitting in bed, typing away an email at 11 o'clock, not expecting any answer to the morning. 10 minutes later, I already got my answer. So that's exactly what you want when you have questions, when you're looking at property. You want someone that's gonna be there, communicate with you, communicate quickly, and get back to you in a timely manner. And they definitely did that. The whole process took under a week. So we found the property that we wanted, went and looked at it, got back to us the next day, and we closed within 2 days of that. It was easier purchasing this piece of property from LANDiO than it was my first car. There were easements in place around the entire perimeter of the property. So even though there was no access to it right now, I knew there was the potential to put a road in. So I hired a local surveyor. He came out, we hiked the property together, figured out the area that I wanted to come in on, and he surveyed the legal easement, rented a tractor, brought it back, cut my road in. Have I ever cut a road into a property before? No, this was a first, but it was easier than I thought it was gonna be. How much did the road cost me to cut in? Probably around $2,500 for the tractor rental in my time. And I had to cut it 3/4 of a mile, down hills, up hills, over hills, around hills, but we got into the property and it's a great road to go in. So the hunting stand on the property was something that I got to build with my dad. We had a great time doing it. I flew him out from California and it was a project the two of us tackled together. Why did I decide to build a hunting stand where I did? It was at an ideal point in the property to where I can get the best angle on the most amount of land. And plus it was literally right above one of the elk trails that was down below. Probably took us about 3 days, I would say, of total work. I did a little carpentry throughout high school, built some decks, but never a stand that was 12 feet off the ground. So this was a first. Would I purchase land from LANDiO again? Yeah, absolutely. And the whole team over there, from start to finish, were just amazing. What would I tell someone if they were considering purchasing property from LANDiO? I would say ask as many questions as you have. They'll have the answers. And you probably won't have that many questions because normally they're answered ahead of time. Know that you could trust them, know that they're a good company, and know that you're in good hands. If I were to rate LANDiO on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd probably give them an 11. And yeah, I know we can't go there, but they were that good. They went above and beyond on every single thing. The way that they work, they make it so easy for you. They take care of all the closing. You don't have to worry about anything, and you just wait for your deed to arrive in the mail. Just everything about it was great. Working with LANDiO was a breath of fresh air. Everything that they say they're gonna do, they do. Which is a refreshing thing. As a customer, that's all you're looking for. You want someone to actually honor what they tell you they're gonna do. And LANDiO did it.